Hello, Bublin. How are you doing today? It's very quiet here today. Very quiet indeed. But that's okay. Hello. We should really finish setting up my Discord server. I am doing great. Ready for some more Beacon Pines? Sorry. Oh. Umbra's laughing at me. Umbra. I don't know. Maybe because when so I was chilling in Save stream, right? Shout out to Save. I'll just do that real quick. I was just chilling in his chat, and I said that I needed to head out, and then he gave me a shout out, and he said I haven't seen her stream yet, but she said she's gonna try getting back into it. And I'm just sitting here like, but I okay. Let us head over here. Yeah, there we go. So, yes, that is correct. I was left speechless. But yeah. I think at the moment, I don't know. That's fine. I wonder where Nyx is at the moment. And I only say that because I know that they would love to continue watching. Like, they would. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at the moment. I'm trying to say something. But yes. If you remember me saying the other day, Bublin, about how I think that the route that we're taking at the moment is the correct route, because here you see Beck have the blue in her hair and the beanie. The only difference is Rollo is still a kid here. So, do we get like a is he is it a mistake as to not spoil much, or are we going to be able to change him back eventually? I love that. Me messaging Nyx? Yes? Oh, I see. So. What? Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Bublin. What do you mean 397 to go to catch up to what you have with Tao? And welcome in, Nyx. Did you hear what I said about my little theory about what may happen? If not, I can repeat it. That's alright. Because it has to do with this title, like this title image. This, yeah. Nyx. Shit, we killed him. 100 day streak. Thank you for the 3 stream streak as well, Nyx. I just know there's going to be someone that comes in later today that will also redeem that. And no, it's not. Okay. So, you remember me saying last time how I think the route that we're taking at the moment is there's the true route because Beck has her dyed hair. And it's her hair is dyed in this scene right here. Rollo in this image still looks like a kid. Either it's just it looks different drawn like this, or they've changed it as to not spoil the story, or there's a way where we can turn him back into a kid. There's three options there. Could be perception and he doesn't look as tall as he is. Thinking option 3, we can turn him back. I'm hoping, because he's kind of just forced to grow up. He's probably lost like at least 5 years of his life. So, and we have seen it is possible with that one route we took where we found that Solomon was actually sharper. But there's only one way to find out. And that's by playing it.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Are you kidding me? We're like 2 minutes into the fucking game. I don't think my brother's gonna be respectful. There's probably gonna be a lot of background noise thanks to him. We'll see. Oh. Damn, these kids are being so sophisticated. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Cordiali. Cordiali. Cordiali? Cordiali. I don't know. Cordially. Cordial. I'm thirsty. It's cordially. Cordially? Cordially. Okay. That was not what... Okay. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. God. I need to stop letting my ADHD get the better of me. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial? Cordial is my... Is that actually... I'm assuming. Cordial is my middle name. Doubt it. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. Sure. Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. I knew he was gonna bring an Iggy. I knew it. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Bye. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Okay. Hello, Umbra. I didn't want to come back. It's all good, Umbra. If you need to go at all, go back to work, go for it. I'm not gonna mind. We don't have any new charms yet, do we? No, we don't. And there's no way to escape this, is there? No. So we have to choose one.
Luca placed a
Of
sink
course we
sometime.
do. Bye. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. Reading DMs for so entertaining. Was so entertaining? That I could tell you sent me wheezing emojis. And thank you for the 3 stream streak, Umbra. Funnily enough, before when I mentioned there was gonna be at least one more person that came in to redeem his streak, it wasn't you. I can't interact with. Okay. Boo. Wait, can I get a charm if I interact with... Oh, I can't interact with you. Okay. Can I interact with you today? What secrets do you have? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But, like, can he really pull through? That's okay, Umbra. I'm good. Of course. I had a feeling that no one else had realized yet, because even though I did say Tuesday night that I planned to stream today, I had a feeling that not everyone would have remembered that. Like, I just messaged Bob and I was like, hey, what you up to? And she's like, playing The Sims. What about you? And I'm like, streaming. It took her less than a second to appear in chat after that. Can I talk to anyone yet? No. Wait, can I go to the diner? Can I finally do that part of the minigame? No, it's locked. No. Okay. Where are they? But now I disappear. Have an amazing stream and great time, everyone. Okay, then talk to you later, Umbra. I don't know why I nearly said next, but talk to you later. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? What? For you? Yep. That said, what can I do you for? Okay. I can't read. But I'm not dyslexic. I don't know. Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Keep forgetting to turn on my notifications for Twitch. I never turned it on before since Tao. Discord notified me when Tao was streaming, but I turned them on now. Hopefully, once my Discord server is set up, you'll also be getting notifications from Discord when I go live. I was just sitting in here before stream. I had to refresh. I was sitting in here before stream. I had to refresh. I was either had a delay or it just didn't start. Ah. That last part was a bit interesting. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll be DMing you personally, being like, hey Nex, the Discord server's up. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great. So, you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding. Give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh. Crooked? Crooked? Oh god. Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out, and another comes scurrying along to take its place. Do I have to redo that entire...
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily.
Oh no, I don't.
He shouted out again.
Fight. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang out the gloves. Junk? Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. God, Jeff. Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? I've got one answer left. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say? Go ahead and hide, then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say, I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. I'm actually glad it worked out that way, Nix, because then we got to listen to all of the replies instead of accidentally stumbling upon the correct one, and then we're not able to hear the rest of them unless we go back and redo this entire section and purposefully, not choose that one until the very end. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. That ain't gonna be free, I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Saves the backtracking to listen to them. Yep. Put it on my tab?
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Okay. So now we've got Jeff's help. We need to find Iggy. The library's open. Iggy's not in the library. Why would Iggy be in the library? That's just stupid. There they are. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of... I feel like the correct answer is going to be shit, so I'm going to go malice. Malice to each other. Malice. Wow, Tish, smart guy here. With his smart guy words, he thinks he's impressing us. Scram, we ain't interested. I knew it.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again.
Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... I'm gonna go with crooked, because I know it's wrong. Crooked, Crooked? Yeah, well, life's always crooked. Get over it. We ain't interested. Giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
But lately, life's been kinda... strange. You know,
Iggy considered the point.
things have been have been weird around here. So, I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... Why don't we hide? Hide our hostilities, at least for now. Hide? We ain't no cowards. Buzz off. Okay, just because I'm curious.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Hard. Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Hello? Hello? Are you guys there? Hello? Are we back? We are back? Okay. Okay, my, internet's been really weird recently. It's been disconnecting me and reconnecting me. Let me just try something. Hello? Hi. Oh. Okay, so I've asked Dad for the Wi-Fi password because my computer isn't actually connected to the Wi-Fi wirelessly. It's connected via an Ethernet cable, and I think the Ethernet cable is giving out on me. So, yeah, I don't know, but we're back for now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Okie dokie. Let us continue for now. So which option are we gonna go for? Because if we just done hide, we're gonna go pull or break. The scarf. Yeah, but that isn't scuff that I can control. Because I did have to disconnect my computer from the internet earlier. Because I wanted to grab a few things from my hard drive, but in case it was compromised, I didn't want to risk it, so I disconnected my PC from the internet. But I think while doing that, I've fucked up the Ethernet cable. Or it's gone in weirdly and it's like malfunctioning. Either way, it should be okay at the moment. So it's for our, the last time we chose hide, so we hide our hostilities. I understand break being the correct option. So should we go with pull? Pull our hostilities? That doesn't really make sense, but you know. Pull our hostilities for now, at least. Pull? We don't pull away from nothing. Buzz off.
Iggy gave a reluctant. Iggy considered the point.
What do you say we break our hostilities? At least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos. And we found out in another timeline that was false. He's always wanted to know what it was like inside the treehouse. He admitted to that. And I love that.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected that. She's speaking. She speaks. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
Chapter 7.
Wait, she spoke something instead of yup. Yup. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Roller. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept a secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits, and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits! Rollo is going on a roll with this. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this perennial ham fist. I love that. What was that? Welcome in, Vash. Thank you for the 3-stream streak.
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits? Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. What's over here? Oh, lovely. What? Is it a maze in here? A hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? Is this some sort of mind game? What? Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Someone some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan. I don't trust this. I don't like this.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just needed to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. That's a big number. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. Bullshit. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
We didn't hear that in this timeline. How did he... How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. Oh, that's right. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves. Also, sometimes the main character seems to remember other timelines, or at least the narrator does. I'm not sure about Luca, because the narrator is helping you through it. So, of course, she remembers, but... we'll see.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Roller? I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What's that slippery lout even doing down there? Down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. I think we're close. The next door's marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
What? Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap! We've got company. Luca, must go faster! One sec. I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. No, he wasn't. He was not trying to help. Oh man. No water cups. Rollo! Rollo? Are you okay? Rollo, come in!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Roller, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble rousers. Okay, wow. Okay, you two rabble rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Run! Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them! Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. I thought they had Rollo and Peck. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. We're finding out finally. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. The Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate the organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Oh. Where did she send that letter? Because no one's getting that letter. It's definitely not Dr. Prescott. He's dead. Mom. Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. Like, now. Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modewell. Heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Mellis 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're no bother at all.
Ha 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 ha.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang. This must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Yeah, it's totally like he's not standing right fucking in front of you, Luca. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. One time is fine, second time is weird, and third is sus for muttering under your breath. Yep. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this. I promise. No, you're not.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Roller Falcon punch him. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Can someone watch the door? Of course. No. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder, Sharper, the fallen... What the fuck? Is that a hard G or a soft G? Is it progenitor or progenitor? Progenitor. I don't know, I'm gonna say janitor. That makes more sense to me. Progenitor just sounds weird. I don't know. Let me check that. Oh, I can't spell. Progen, so it's a hard G. Is it with the... Is it a hard... Like, gen for generator? Ah, progenitor. Okay, yeah. The fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest. Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes. Now you've got it. Tempest Liquamine, you discovered how to reverse the process?
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Modwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
Uh-oh. Please don't let this be the end, because I don't think we've got another path. May I present to you the 8th
Before
wonder
he
of
could
the...
finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow. This stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here!
Throw it. Yes.
Move another inch, and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn. Silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
Why are we still calling him Solomon? Hasn't he basically just... You could say a Van Thorn. That is brilliant. I wish I had a rim shot sound effect. But I don't, unfortunately. Which is sad. Thank you. I sometimes get the brain cell. Okay. But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand. Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. There has to be more. Well, crap. Because I don't think at the moment eternal life is not as good as you think. Some fates are worse than death. Exactly. So what are we missing? 4. Okay, so we're still following that path at the moment. We haven't yet gotten to another turning point. Okay, so this has to be the way, because unless there's another one with 3, we have done everything we can. This has to be the true course. Meaning there has to be another turning point that we can turn things around. Otherwise it's going to end the same way. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost. No, we didn't. Haven't lost yet.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Take your time, Nellie. Beck. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. There's 3 dots on the picture of Sanders' son. Oh, Sharper's son. Oh, there is. There's 3 dots on Augustus. Why? Does he hate Augustus or something? Also, surely they couldn't... Like, did they not put 2 and 2 together? Solomon looks exactly like Sharper. I think it's because, maybe it's an autocorrect thing. I don't know. But I'm on computer, so we don't have autocorrect. Time wounds, all heals. Wait. Wounds? Time wounds, all heal. Is that wounds or wounds? Because I know the saying is time heals all wounds. But that isn't the correct heals for that saying. Time wounds all heals? I think it's... That doesn't help, Bubble. Wounds or wounds? Are we... Is it an injury or are we winding something up? Injury, wounds. Time, wounds, all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him right now. Right, where did I get right? Time seems like less of an issue for him now. I'm saying heals, so probably injury. Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter, with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. What? Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. Are we finding out that Gran is mum again? Is he finding out that Gran is actually mum? She had been exposed to extreme amounts of tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she... Has she... She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right?
She didn't use the explosives for the source this time? I love how this is basically the butterfly effect. The only thing that was really different about this timeline is that Rollo had gone missing. I love how that was the turning point that made Gran/Mum use the explosives for something else.
And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
She used it on the building. She didn't use it on the... Oh my god.
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
Oh my god. They still thought Rollo was missing. Oh my god, and because Gran is actually Mum, she's been here, so she knows what's going on. Oh my god, of course that's the only reason why it changed the reason she wanted to use the explosives for something different. She used it. If Rollo had never gone missing, she would have used it on the source, but because Rollo went missing and she could tell that Luke was very beat up about it, she used it on the building to save him. I love her. I love her.
It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
And because they never read the history on the town as well, Luca doesn't realize that his grandma is dead. Because if they had gone there and read that, they would have been like, so then who's my gran? And then hearing that from Nellie, he would have put two and two together. But because he doesn't know about that, top 10 best grandma in games. Oh, Mumsy. She gets Mum of the Year in my eyes. Mother of the Year. Gran? What are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Luca's gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no. What did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. Put it together, Luca!
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
Knock it out of his hands! We gotta stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
No!
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. No, we haven't, because the last time we went through this, everything froze over. This time, it hasn't yet. We've still got time. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Oh. 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 Malice?
I wonder if these two are just gonna like end the story right there, and one's gonna be the correct one. We'll see. So you think we go Malice for this one? You think we stick with that idea? Let's go with Malice. Sure. Okay.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Agree.
Malice? The whiskey from his office?
Yep.
Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Now that's what I call 80 proof of whiskey. Oh my god. He popped into confetti. I love that. Oh, I'm picking Discord too much. The Elder Gods. Okay. Damn, dude. I just got an achievement for that. And the achievement is called Pop Goes the Weasel. At least he's useful for the celebration as confetti. You can call me Sharper Valentine. Poof! I nearly spat out my drink. Oh, wait, was that a secret achievement? I've already got both of the secret achievements. Okay. The only two achievements I'm missing are, the fishing minigame and the cooking minigame. And the other one is what I assume is getting the good ending. It just says, it just has close the book. That's it for the achievement. But we'll see.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance.
Uh-oh.
He was never seen around Beacon Pines or anywhere else for that matter again.
Wait, is this an ending?
Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Okay. So we're gonna go with junk or change? I scared my cat with laughter. Oh, poor kitty. Junk first? Okay.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash.
Oh, that's gonna be...
Ugh. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always said, bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh. Oh wait. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good.
Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Oh, I guess we're going with change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? Your unlucky penny! Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort.
Baby Valentine! Holy crap! He's a baby?
Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What? What he was no longer matters.
Hey, now we know how to reverse the effects of roller? Probably. I mean, I don't see why not. Oh my god! Look at his heart. He's so fucking cute. Oh, I love him. Look at him. Oh. Oh.
This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do? What do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father... young Sharper. Cat! You're stabbing me in the back! Do you wanna come witness the story with me? Come on. I'm assuming that's blue, yeah. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Epilogue? Eh? No, this can't be the end.
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at mission control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Okay, but first, can I go to...
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
No. Cat, ow. Ah!
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Were they able to reverse the effects? That's what I want to know. Mom, I'm ready to go now. Blue, you're on my... Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. I can't do anything out here, can I? I'm just wasting time. I mean... that's better than nothing, right? Cat. What? Where's Dad's grave? What? I heard you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo, 1 Luca roll. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Alona's shop going? That was a fake grave, yeah. But why did they still remove it? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture's up at state. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Roller. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Can we go this way? No. There's literally nothing. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Alona and Nellie for letting me help. I wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with the knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here, this is something I can be proud of. I'm guessing it is fine to say why I think that was a true option. If it's a theory, and it's your personal thought, go for it. Slow and dirty harvest. Oh my god, it is. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice! I see you decided on a name. Yep. We had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Oh, come on. I just want to go to the diner. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness. Flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What did you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. I still don't have that last, That's another thing. I also need to figure out where to get more charms, like the rest of them.
Things always get
Because I know I'm missing some for the... At least one for the, fishing minigame. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of an antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? It is a theory. The most game is about one thing, change, and that's why change was a true option. Hey, the first charm we used in an important story was change, wasn't it? No, that's how we got the first ending. Most of the game is about change, yeah. I mean, change has been used enough. I still feel like there has to be more to this. Like, we can't be coming up to an end, right? Because I saw things in the trailer that haven't been in the game. Either that was the whole point, you know, some trailers have things in them that are never actually in the game, or they're different in the game. But I still feel like we can't be coming close to the end. Like, I feel like it was just too easy. Because there are charms we don't have yet. That'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. I can't. Okay, yeah. Well, if we're having to check in with Beck, so we're going this way. Can I go this way? Yes, yes, yes.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh! Okay. So I've got enough for the rest of the orders.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Achoo.
Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. Haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Mrs. Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Whatever it takes. I just want to be able to smell again.
At least I know my alerts are working. Oh my god. Thank you, Umbra. Oh my god, Buka got one. Buka got one. Thank you, Umbra. That was a scream. Yeah, that's the sound redeem. that's the sound for the alert sound. I was messing around with it earlier today, and apparently I've got them working now. Yes, Buka. So when we raided into Buka, she followed me, and she, yeah. Now she has a sub. Thank you so much, Umbra. Do you know anything that's good to clear sinuses? I'm thinking either one of these two, but I don't know why. It'll be the same thing, but it'd be Buka. Oh no. I swear, if I'm still streaming when save finishes and he decides to raid me, I'm going to scream. But I mean, thank you for that. You've helped me test that my alerts are working. So, thank you, Umbra. And I'm assuming you're home now. So welcome home. God, he's gonna hate me. Oh. Should we do it? This is gonna be the worst burger in the world. Chills. Oh god. You just have whatever it takes. I call this one a cod for the common cold. I think I actually got it correct. Oh my, that's spicy. And stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. I was right? What? Huh? Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack-sized, if you could. Snack size, we want adorable. What toppings does she want? Something snack sized. With a smiley face on it. I call it the novella. Lovely. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. I knew it! I knew it! How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement, is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But, Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. Oh, that was the wrong line.
But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up.
What? Why are you leaving this up to me? What am I making again?
No, we've done chill before. It can't be that one. Oh well. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger, for the side of good vibes.
Oh, Luca, you sweet boy.
Mr. Nuncrate reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you?
Guess so.
Run along. I'll do my best to clean my plate.
I don't know, I just kind of guessed for that one. Not gonna lie.
This just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins.
I'm not a gremlin. I'm Luca.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger?
You've come to the right place.
Indeed. I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. Juicy, like succulent. That's juicy, right? Topped with onions.
Here you go. I call it the Wilder.
You know, I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well done burger.
Got it.
When I say well done, I mean it.
Well done.
No problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black.
One burnt burger coming up.
And top it with the most expensive thing you have. Yes, ma'am. So you want it charred with... That looks expensive.
May I present?
The row you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there. The woman is full of surprises. Very good. This will suffice. Burnt patty? I call this outside my pay range. I call this outside my pay range.
I have a coupon here for one free burger. What'll it be?
Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed, so give me the biggest burger you have.
I must eat a lot, huh?
You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Thanks for giving me actual orders. Boop.
I call it the too much is never enough.
This should keep them at bay. Thank you. Alrighty. It looks like we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks.
Oh, I already fed everyone.
You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on those burgers?
I just used what was lying around.
Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent.
Everyone seems happy.
You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Well, I've got that one. I'm still missing a charm for the fishing. So I wonder if I'm gonna get the charm for fishing here or not.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of...
What? I just want to say cucumbered. Unencumbered? Unencumbered. I don't know. I'm assuming it's that. Of unencumbered tranquility.
Excuse me? Would you be so kind? Excuse me. Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mum to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Oh.
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope. I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter.
Oh wait, you didn't see this last time, did you? You didn't get to meet Dawn. I think you had to I think maybe you left before we interacted with her in the first stream.
I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventure days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman Comet. The Iceman Comet at the State Correctional Facility. Jesus, these are long words.
I just got scared the shit out of. My dad was standing in the doorway and I didn't hear him and just looked up to see him staring at me. Very much like that tower mark. Just looking at me.
The State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
Baby! I love the baby!
Young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he uh, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination.
Yeah.
Definitely would. Nope, and I definitely would not forget something that cute. Yeah. She is pretty cute.
Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modewell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time round.
That is the objective, yes.
But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out whenever we can.
Hello, Aussie. Welcome in. Bats are a top 3 animal for me. I can see why. Bats are kind of cute.
I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable.
He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
No!
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Aussie. I've now had like 5 of those today. Yeah, I've had 5. Bublin, Nyx, Vash, Umbra, and now you. Cute and they eat mosquitoes. Good.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful.
Did I miss anything?
I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Because that book that she's been reading has been really good at foreshadowing things in this story. Now that she's finished it,
Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time.
Zariel, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. Pfft, as if. No. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. Actually, no. I know I said last time, Lumi gives me Zane vibes. No. He gives me more Jean vibes. He's a mix. He's a mix.
Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, alright. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mum we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would
find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Wow, back for seconds?
If it's not too much trouble.
Oh, that's a very good question, Bublin. I'm still thinking that. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. God, I cannot think.
For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, but other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree.
Okay. I love how the sign says no touching you and come up blade jumps on the watermelon. Yeah.
Nun Creek. Wait, what's in here?
Oh.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? They covered up the... Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country? Yep. Close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
I see. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I always talk about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth, but I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh. Maybe I'll do that.
Let me up.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics, was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in the town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. Actually, it's a village, not a town anymore, so it should be Beacon Village. And hello, Pastor, welcome in. I think we're just about to finish up Beacon Pines.
I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you.
Promise to tell me about it as you go.
Sure thing.
Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. What? 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 Do you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt at my own time. You run along now.
Oh my god, the bunnies. What is going on here?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me.
No, it's me. I'm next. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a...
I'm not good with bug names. Dynastus? Is it Titius or Titius? Dynastus? Titius? Lovely.
And that's...
Good?
It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. And at this rate, Pecan Pines is going to become the bug capital of the country.
And that kid is even more sophisticated and nerdy than our 12-year-olds.
Correction. They're now 13.
Oh, I can go this way. That moved. Is there anything else I can explore over here? Oh! Okay.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Oh, this is the same thing as last time. All the other times.
The Valentine mansion loomed over both figuratively.
Yeah, no, it's just the same monologue over and over again.
I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in.
A year later? Okay.
It's just a box.
Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds like an awful lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is fruit-worthy.
You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise.
Oh?
I need more charms. A tree? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines, and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect.
When you're... Is this it? This is it.
Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you.
I think he's still treated as a kid. I don't know. Well,
I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair.
excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep.
Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group.
Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh, God. Here, I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth.
I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Mogul says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you. You. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Wow.
What do you know?
finished Beacon Pines. I might go back on my own sometime to find that last charm that we need for the fishing game, so I can get that achievement. I'm just gonna let the credits roll for a little bit. This was an amazing story to go through with. Oh, I agree. It's such a beautiful story. We haven't even been going for 2.5 hours yet. Okay, what do we want to do? Well, now that okay. We have discovered everything, but I do need to know. I just want to grab. Because it has to be a hidden one somewhere, right? I can't open up I can't open up my inventory that tells me all the ones I have. Chill, pool, indulgent, change, shit, shame, rumble, smack, strange, tender. Cling is one I'm missing. Chapter 3, Finding a Friend. That's the last one I'm missing for the fishing minigame. Also, we have succulent, fight, struggle, fuse, break, pungent,
weep, accept, hard, flight, crooked, hum, lavish, incendiary, adorable, sly, malice. So yeah, the only one we're missing is cling. Chapter 3, finding a friend. A shit was chosen at Rendezvous with Roxy. While asking around for sightings of Roller, Luca can find the... Okay, so... So... It's probably in between these two. Because it's while asking around for sightings of Rollo, Luca can find Ilson by the History Museum. History Museum. Oh wait. Also, if Strange was chosen, during his trek to the treehouse, Luca can eavesdrop on Ilson and Solomon. I think I know where they are. But I'm assuming... Should we do that now? Go to get that last charm. Sorry.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. I feel like we should just, like, run through majority of this. Like, we just speedrun it because, we gotta get to the point where Rollo is missing. I'm off to bed, but okay, sleep well, Vash. If you end up going to the anime watch tonight, I hope you all have a good time. We'll see how we're going. But yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, Vash, and sleep well when you get to it. So you were right, Bubblim. He did take out that light when he touched it.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce.
So I'm just like speed running this.
So yeah, while asking around for sightings of Rollo, Luca can find him by the History Museum. Where is the History Museum? Sorry, I'm feeling snacky. I'm snacking on some chocolate.
The boy sat petrified. Rollo felt. He snapped off a tap. Rollo held the. Lucas won. 15.
I feel bad just skipping through this, but I'm only wanting to get that charm so we can get that last,
throwing him. Chapter 3. Finding of the next morning, it was quieter than only the sound.
The last achievement.
Gran, she let. Luca was desperate to check it until Gran returned. He was trapped.
Oh, yeah.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Oh.
Luca glanced. He wasn't sure. Luca glanced at the now silent. He wasn't sure what to think.
Oh.
A pit. Luca's mouth felt dry.
We are so close.
Luca could feel.
History Museum. No, we can't go this way, can we?
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Where is the History Museum? Oh, I know where it is. Hail, son. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just a shadow of my family. Clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect your mind blown. Now, in theory, I'm not sure if this storyline's going to let me go this way, but we're about to find out. It is. Okay. Why'd I go away? We don't need to go all the way.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant, Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Aw, just a little bit longer. If things lasted forever, they may not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, Buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about
anything at all? Let's just say, you just say, let's go fishing. And I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep. Top secret. Neat. Well, that's basically the end. We've gotten everything we need.
I need to put my chocolate in the fridge. It's melting. Well then. I don't know what else to do. I'm not sure if I should keep streaming or stop there. After so much, the game is 1000% complete. Yeah. So, what do we do for a little bit? Because there are some things I need to do, but I know that there is a certain someone that says that I wasn't allowed to stop streaming until he joined in. Let's have a look. What? I don't know what to do. Like, a Twink game? I can't really stream that. That's a hard game to stream. I need to find out where Hayes is. Because Hayes is like, you're not allowed to stop streaming until I'm able to join in. Because he doesn't want to lose his streak. I'll check where he's at. He's not at home. Bloody hell. What was my favorite moment? That's a very good question. I very much liked a lot of it. Like, I really liked the song that they hummed together. That was also shown in the credits. That was a beautiful song. But, yeah. Speaking of, do we actually want to go back to that? Just so we have a little bit of background music, what? Right? Just a little bit of background music. Ooh.
And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind, the only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
Is that a good volume? Is that too quiet now? Put it up a little bit.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely.
And welcome in,
Slowly
Hayes.
set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out.
Too low?
A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note.
I'll be right back. Sorry, my bad. I need to see if I can get, like, if I need to make sure this is, like, actually, like, copyright free, and if so, I'm probably gonna use it as my ending stream music. Let me just... I will actually just bring it over here for a second. Add...
capture. Move that to the back. There we go. I found this song on Spotify when I'm requesting next art stream. Perfect. How does this go? Is this good?
And I know exactly who I want to raid.
You missed Hayes, love.
I did not miss Hayes. I said hi to him. I was waiting for him to redeem his stream streak, but he hasn't done that yet.
Do you want to know who I want to raid into? It's alright. Let's go see what she's up to, shall we? Okay. Just before we raid out, this is a perfect ending song. I know, I love it. Only two. Okay, okay. Oh, Bublin, do you still have the raid message? I forgot to copy and put it down somewhere. Thank you, Nex. Okay. Aww. She gave me a shout out. That's alright. Let's go say hi to Koi now. Thanks for joining in, everyone. Bye.